Breakdown. I'll be your kind shoulder. I'll be. What's up? What's up? This gap up's crazy. I hope you added the long terms. Just gonna let some people get on here. Just give it a couple minutes. And I'll be your crying shoulder. All right. I don't care to wait. We'll just get started. Honestly, I don't know how many videos I could put out saying how important it is to show up here. But it don't matter for today. It's FOMC day. Huge gap up. Dude, I mean, what? The market jumped 3% overnight, bro. That's absolutely insane. I mean, the question now is we have this whole gap, right? 'Cause obviously, this happened after hours. So, are we going to come back down to fill it and then go? Because we have FOMC today. So, the problem, like FOMC could definitely drop it again. Let me find our econ data real quick. So yeah, I mean, it's great that we're up, right? We broke that. And if you look at it on the overall side of things, we should go back to all-time highs. I mean, we clearly broke our downtrend, right? We clearly broke our downtrend, so that should bring us right back to our 694 level, which is pretty crazy. Because that really is just the 10% drop, which is our correction. So we needed that correction. I mean, the market was super overextended. If you look at the Hamas is open, commerce will flow. Yeah, I think, dude, I mean, I think we may run up. I think we may see a break into the 700s. Obviously, we got some levels to break here. But hey, I mean, I like that, especially with everything with the long terms that we're in. We got in some good positions, right? That's exactly why we start averaging in at approaching this 10%. So could I have put in more? Yeah, but it's all right because excuse me, you never know if it is gonna drop through and get us that 20%, right, and hit a bear market, or if it's going to bounce there. So you can see today, Wednesday, April 8th, PMI, cool. It's all pre-market. So right at market open, well, like an hour into market open at 9:30. All of this information is coming out about oil. It's really big. So oil actually dropped like 12 or 13% after hours as well, which is freaking insane. So gas prices should plummet. So that's good, right? We'll have cheaper gas again. I don't know about y'all, but filling up my damn Camaro cost me like $100 using premium. So now that the straits open and the ceasefire deal happens, the market doesn't care how long it lasts for. They just care about whether there's a ceasefire or not. So they got the ceasefire, and that's why markets are shooting up. And then oil is coming down, right? So now today we have FOMC. They started at 1. So probably just let the market do its thing today, right? I mean, I don't really care to force a trade. If we get a good setup, if we start coming down and get a nice little bounce off this 666, I can see that happening. Or if we break below that, possibly down to 660 to come fill this again, right? So there are a few plays that we can do. But like I said, with the FOMC, who knows? Who knows if we're going to drop it back down and then go. Everything, I mean, the whole market is just up. So NVIDIA, we're looking for bounces, right? So we're approaching, you can see like on the other companies, we're in this chop area. So we don't have the cleanest levels, right? And then even if we do, let's say, break this level, well, now we have this order block. So 184 to 184.6. I mean, it's not really the cleanest until we break like I'd say 189.5. Right? I'd probably wait for that. I'd wait for that right there. And that's about it. I mean, that's about it. 189.70 to 192, right? That would be the trade. We're either gonna reject up here, or like that's what I'm saying. Shoot up here to reject, or we come down. We get this little bounce off 180, and we could target previous highs. It depends how we come down. If we come down with like one major red candle, then we probably aren't going to take it back up because now we have gas, right? It would be inversed. So then we would look for a retrace, boom, to take it all the way down. But if it just kind of walks, right? Like depending on if it just kind of walks, and I hate when that happens. If it just walks and fills gaps, and you see this happen, and then you get boom. All right, cool. We could target these highs again, right? And that's kind of how it goes for everything. But I mean, today we have Iran just talked about peace negotiations, peace negotiations. Sorry, it's the morning, man. I can't talk. So we're gonna have news all day on top of the freaking FOMC. So I'd really just take it easy today. AMD, whatever. Not really the biggest fan of. Tesla, we could get this 352 bounce, or that 368 reject, right? So I'll probably still watch Tesla today because that thing, she moves. She moves when she wants to move. So let's start our watch list. All right. And also those people, like the people with smaller accounts that only trade, SPY because they have cheaper premiums. Bro, like Tesla, Meta, they have 0 DTEs now for Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So those are your days to trade those, and those move like crazy. I mean, those move like crazy. They pay good. So here's what I'm watching today. And we have FOMC and oil news all day. So keep it light if you do enter, right? And then key levels. All right. So for SPY, look at this. We have this. This is our support now, right? So this is where we maintain. We technically, the 650 level is a huge key level, and then we're already halfway, more than halfway, to all-time highs, which is insane, bro. That is insane. Let's see what Meta's doing. Like all of the leaps and long terms that we're in should be booming today. Should be booming. Apple's pretty nice. And I'll be your kind shoulder. Amazonian. Actually, see that. Not too bad. Amazon might be good. Above 221 to 228. All right. Let's see. So SPY pull back to 666. SPY pull back to 666. 60, I mean 65 really, but let's go 6665. Bounce or below that. Down to 660. Cool. And then if not, I mean, these are all potential, right? So it's at a resistance here. I mean, shoot, it could even bounce here, honestly. I just don't want you guys shorting into a demand. Probably say here. Let's say here. Yeah, I mean, we have to let the market do its thing, bro. We'll let SPY be the guide. If SPY is going up, everything else can continue up. The video looks like it's already forming a little flag, but we'll see what happens at market open. AMD, I already told you I don't like. If we break above, I mean, maybe if we break above 235, we could take it to 241. I mean, that's still a decent trade. That's also just a weird spot for AMD. Tessie. I like it. I like Tessie the most. Tesla, favorite trade of the day. And it's Wednesday, So should have 0 DTEs today. Tesla, we're going 367. We'll go 368. Above 368 to 377. Fire. Or below. Oh, wait. Or let's do 353 bounce. Right? So it's going to be kind of. What the heck just happened? Who changed my. All right. 368 to 377 or 353 bounce or the reject, right? It's going to. So we're either going to come up to 368 and reject, come down to 353 and bounce. And that's really all we're looking for, or above 368 to 377. So above 368, 377, 353 bounce. Let's go actually 368 reject. 368 reject or 353 bounce. Every scenario for you guys for Tesla. So wait for one of those things to happen. Set my alerts. Meta. Meta dog. I like that. I like that. Meta 608. Damn, Hood. Let's go, Hood. Let's go, Hood. Let's get the Qs. We got the Qs here. Oh. Let's see. Q 613 reject. 616 if we go above it. You go 595 bounce. Yeah, see how that's different than SPY? Yes. This is how you chart, guys. This is important. See, this wick is more than this one. Yeah. That would be our key bounce level. That would probably be our halfway. Yep. So either way, that was good. Nice. All right. So we will wait to see what happens with that. Microsoft. Microsoft, we could get a pretty decent play. If we break above 387 to 392, I like that. I like that. Let's add Microsoft. Above 387 to 392, 5. It's pretty good. If not, watch for that 387 reject. Everything's right. Does that make sense? Like we're coming up to a resistance, right? So this is a key resistance. So if we break through it, then we're going to go to the next resistance. If we break through weak with no volume, overbought on the RSI, and then we come right back below this resistance, well, that resistance is valid for a stop loss to target downside. All right. So remember that. Then we can target that 378 on the way down if it doesn't, but I think it will. They just put out news. I don't know if you guys can see the news that pops up. Right there. U.S. will be treated as a party to any Israel attack phase. Yeah. So they got ships going through the strait right now, and it's all fucking fine and dandy now. But yeah, so I would say Microsoft, boom, Microsoft and Tesla would be my favorites out of everything on the watch list. So just remember that. Microsoft though, I would only watch for this breakout. And then yeah, I mean, do you only use Bloomberg? I don't only use Bloomberg. I also like this Market Movers. It's just a consolidated Bloomberg pretty much. So like it just gives you like the main like it gives you the main news that we need to worry about, right? So like today is the minutes, tomorrow unemployment claims, first quarter GDP, like price, personal consumption expenditures price index. So and then Friday's CPI, dude. It's a loaded week with news. It's insane. But yeah, I like doing market movers as well, and that's jhinvestments.com. And then as far as brokers you go, I do. So I'd separate my different accounts, right? So Robinhood I use for kind of like a full send account, like just have fun, mess around account. And then Thinkorswim is my day trading, swing trading, and leap account. And then Vanguard is my ETFs and my Roth. And then Charles Schwab is penny stocks. I mess around with some penny stocks, but Schwab and Thinkorswim partnered, right? So Thinkorswim is just like the trading platform that I use, but it's still powered by Charles Schwab. But Thinkorswim is valid. Like when you switch from Robinhood to Thinkorswim, bro, I thought I was the shit. I was like, I'm professional now. And then Robinhood just became like, all right, screw it. Let's throw in 5,000 and see if we could just hit doubles, just full send every trade in there. So that's what I do. But I use my phone. I don't I have my charts up and then I have the Discord up and then I just look at my phone. So then I could type in I'm loading, I could get ready, and I could enter and then enter. So I'm still trying to get like quicker at the call outs. But that's why this is the most important part, because you should already, when I'm loading something, you could already anticipate the entry based off the key levels that I get. So yeah, good question. Good question for the news. Any other questions? Anything you guys want to know? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. It's crazy. Only your crying shoulder. IGV, I freaking told you guys. I didn't buy a lot of it because I wanted it to come down a little bit more, but that was a valid bounce right there. All right, that's it. You guys got the game plan. That's what we're doing. My favorites, Microsoft and Tesla. SPY we use as the guide for today. If there's no setup by 9:30, I'm done for the day because we have FOMC today. So usually there's no volume anyways. So we kind of just usually chop all day, especially after a huge move like that. It's fantastic because that means that after whatever happens today, we should have some beautiful levels really going into next week. Hopefully Thursday. Hopefully Thursday and Friday. But also TB, I like using Bloomberg because they give you the times that it's released. So, all right, y'all. Lock in. Let's go. Be patient. Don't be in a rush. Treat it like a business.